You arrived at last. What were you doing, GP?
And I worked out and hit the showers. You have to look and smell good for these fine ass grannies.
Don't start with that shit about fucking grannies. You think you need a drink before we kick off the show?
Man, hell no. Let's get straight to the show. If you're a first time viewer, be sure to stick around for the entire video. Also, to like, subscribe, and share buttons if you enjoy the content. Lastly, most importantly, keep it respectful in my comment section if you just so happen to leave a comment. And go ahead and cue the ground rules while I finish getting ready for the show. I'll be back with y'all momentarily.
Commence them as we speak.
Initiating System 1. System 1 loaded.
Welcome to Reality with GP. Before the show starts, a few ground rules need to be set. Number 1. If you're a prominent YouTuber and you admire GP's editing style, ask GP directly about how he does his editing. Number 2. Prominent YouTubers must do a reaction video to GP's latest upload to learn his editing techniques for free. Number 3. People who are emotionally sensitive to cold, hard truth. You don't belong here, so get the fuck on somewhere right now. Number 4. Any non-black women or black women under the age of 40 who find GP romantically or sexually attractive, refrain from advances or else you will get blocked. Number 5. If you are an attractive 40 through 55-year-old black woman and you would seriously date and potentially get married to a 25-year-old man, inbox GP on Instagram. GP, you ready yet? Your show starts in less than 30 seconds.
Man, hell yeah, I'm ready. Let me make sure I'm looking good for this camera just in case one of these fine ass grannies decide to tune into my show. Alright, let's get it. Yo, what's good with y'all? It's your boy GP. I am back and I got a few videos I'm reporting on for y'all today. I'm let the first video play and I'm gonna come back and get my perspective on it as usual. So let's roll that video.
Can't believe this. Niggas violating me, I'm violating niggas. Give me 150, I'm calling this nigga. Niggas think they was slick in a car, leave their phone unlocked. Yeah, I got your phone now. Somebody tell I got her phone. Yeah, I got your phone. Yeah, and I'm calling this nigga. And I'm calling him. Nah. I told myself I would never call a nigga phone about no girl. But today is the fucking day. Today is the day. I'm telling you we are married, bro. Leave her alone, bro. Leave her alone, bro.
If you was doing handling your business as a man, as a father,
As a
be coming to me,
bro,
You wanna be
coming. You love her or something, bro? Cause you act like you really ready to die, bro. This is my wife, bro. I'm actually the
Yeah. Listen, we've been talking every day for a whole 6-7 months. Our feelings grown. I'm saying I got a text her, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, you really gonna sit here and tell me just this, yo, bro? You're really telling me this just like this, bro? This is my wife, bro. This is my wife, bro. Bro, I'm not crying. I just don't know. Bro, this is my wife, bro.
How you call my phone?
Bro, this is really my wife, bro. Bro, I'm not acting tough, bro. Cause, bro, I see it. Bro, I'm asking you a question as man to man, bro. Leave her alone, please, bro. Bro, please leave her alone, please. Bro, please leave her alone. Bro, please.
So where does leave me?
Bro, what about me? I got a family, bro. Just leave Star alone, bro. Leave her alone, please. Bro, I don't know, bro. Please leave her alone, please. Please leave her alone.
Where does this leave me? I understand.
Bro, all right.
Where does this
Bro, I don't got time for this. Please, Kev. Kev, I don't got no problem. Please, look, bro. I will you, bro. I'm gonna kill myself, nigga. I swear to God, if you fuck again, myself.
That video honestly was the most pathetic sight I've ever witnessed within my 25 years of life. Allow me to go in depth on why I say that. First off, as a man, I can never get to a point in life where I shed tears behind a woman choosing another man over me. In my honest opinion, any man who would cry with a woman not wanting him or cheating on him has no sense of self-worth. By that I mean, a man who does something like this clearly has tied the entirety of his value and self-worth into what a particular woman thinks of them and how she acts towards them. Which in my honest opinion is highly unbecoming and shameful of any man, no matter who they are. See, before teleportation to the next news report, I'll give an explanation of how I would have personally conducted myself if I were to face a predicament like the situation within that video I just played. First and foremost, I wouldn't have alerted anybody what was going on. I would have acted like everything was cool between us once I found out about it. I would take one day off from work when I knew she was going out somewhere. And when she left to go out somewhere, I would then proceed to pack my bags and leave in silence. Then I would drive straight to the courthouse to file for divorce right then and there, and she would have no idea where I went or why I wouldn't answer her calls and texts until she gets served with divorce papers. See, in the days leading up to the finalization of our divorce, I went me a room in one of those extended stay motels. After the court procedure was said and done, I will gradually rebuild my life from there, completely separate from her. Let's commence teleportation next news report. If you're enjoying the show so far, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also, the like button and comment your thoughts below to push me further into the algorithm. Now let's roll the second news report.
Love me, bitch! You never loved me! If you did, you would be going crazy without me like I'm going crazy without you, because I'm crazy about you, bitch! Since you want to throw away everything we built, they're going to have to build you a motherfucking headstone, bitch!
Situation like the ignorance in that video I just played is exactly why I'll pass on having male friends. Allow me to respond to my reasoning behind that. See, unfortunately, the irrational, erratic behavior displayed within that video I just played is far more common than you would expect amongst the average modern male today. See, most guys out here in my generation are overly emotional. I say that just based on the fact that many of them get rejected and decide to verbally lash out at women who rejected them. And unfortunately, there's also a percentage of them that will physically harm women behind rejection. Meanwhile, me being a man that's genuinely unswayed by outside opinions and always secure within myself, I'm not tripping over whether or not a woman wants me. Now, I'll give a brief sidebar in reference to the subject matter that might help some guys out there. See, speaking from my own experience and naturally being unbothered by rejection, when a woman rejects me, I treat her with the same respect, kindness, and courtesy before and after the rejection. With me being genuinely indifferent to whether or not the woman wants me, oftentimes the women who rejected me will naturally take a liking to me. By that I mean those who rejected me and ended up being my friend afterwards would see my tendency to always address them with the exact same politeness that I did when they initially rejected me, and this in turn will cause them to always address me with gentleness and compassion, even if they're typically hostile and rude towards other people. Now let's commence teleportation to the next news report. If you're enjoying the show so far, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also, the like button and comment your thoughts below to push me further into the algorithm. Let's roll that final news report.
The girl that he can't get over is usually the one that did him the worst. Like, don't let these men get online and play with you, right? When they be sitting up and talking about how women don't like nice guys, women always want bad boys. If you really dig into a lot of these men's past, the girl that they was the most crazy about, the one that they bended over backwards for, the one they did the most for, was the girl who treated them the worst, right? She was uncontrollable, right? She had his emotions all over the place. And she's the reason why right now he's emotionally unavailable, because he still ain't got over her. Right? But they'll sit up and play with you in your face and make it seem like you're the only one who like people that's not good for you. And then on top of that, they'll sit up and tell you all of these things that they want in a woman, all of these qualities that they want in a woman. And the woman that they still head over heels for, she was none of those things. She was none of those things. They trying to convince themselves that that's the type of woman that they really want.
All the statements in that video are 100% accurate in my opinion. Now, I'll pivot my commentary for this one to a similar subject matter, which will be that there's two different nice archetypes amongst men. Allow me to go in depth and break down the differences between these two archetypes. First, there's a nice guy, which nice guys belong to the well-known, feminine, hyper-emotional, inferior beta male archetype. And second, there's nice men like myself, which nice men, we belong to the lesser-known, calm, composed, and naturally superior sigma male archetype. Now, the nice guy betas, they treat women well because they worship the ground women walk on. Now, meanwhile, the nice men, sigmas like myself, we treat women well because we hold the belief that since we treat ourselves well while single, by default, at any point in time when our status is taken, we treat the women we date equally as well as we treated ourselves when we were single. Second, nice guys will have a fit and possibly scream and curse the woman if the woman says or does something they don't like. Meanwhile, nice men like myself, we will allow the woman to talk to herself in that scenario until she calms down. We can have a civil discussion about whatever upset her after she cools off. Lastly, nice guys will involve themselves in a situation, sacrificing their lives or their freedom behind a random woman in a situation that had nothing to do with them. Meanwhile, nice men like myself, We will walk away from areas where those situations occur and go back to minding the business that pays us.
3, 2, 1, go.
If you are an attractive 40 to 55-year-old black woman and you can see yourself seriously dating and potentially getting married to a 25-year-old man, be sure to hit me up on Instagram. All my socials on the windows to the right side of the balcony right above me. And to any older women out there that may be watching this, I hold the belief that it's my obligation as a man to ensure that any woman I date feels like a queen whenever she's in my presence. And I do all the housework for her. That includes cooking, cleaning, laundry, dish washing, dinner if we dinner at home on a specific day. Taking out days every weekend, we always paying for everything. Hold the doors open for her. If we not at a restaurant and we're sitting at a table instead of a booth, pulling a child before he's taking a seat. And lastly, most importantly, whenever she's in my presence, I won't let one moment pass where she doesn't feel like the world revolves around her. I tried doing that for my age, and they always dump me for apparently being too nice, which is why I now date 40 through 55-year-old women. Although I'm physically 25 years of age, from the time I was 19 to the time I was 22, I made all the internal changes to myself that most people wait until they're 40 and older to make. The mental growth and maturing that accompanied these changes have rendered me romantically incompatible with women in my own age group. So far, my attempts to date and potentially get married to an older woman, those that have entertained me only use me for sex. But I'm keeping hope alive that I'll one day meet an older woman that won't allow my age to be a romantic barrier for her. Now, if you're a non-black woman, I don't want you. If you're a black woman under the age of 40, I don't want you either. But you can always do me a favor and forward to some of your 40 to 55-year-old female family members. And I'm 100% serious about that. Due to me being a young man who prefers older women, I classify my sexuality as granny sexual.
If you enjoyed today's show, be sure to make yourself known by commenting your thoughts below. Also, hit the like, subscribe, and share buttons and ring the notification bell to ensure you stay tuned for the next episode. Most importantly, take it easy out there until GP returns. I'll catch you guys in the next one.